Surah An-Nisaa, verse number 101 to 120. I seek refuge with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala from a cursed shaitan devil, in the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. And when you Muslims travel in the land, there is no sin on you. If you shorten a salat, the prayer, if you fear that the disbelievers may put you in trial, attack you, etc. Verily, the disbelievers are ever to you open enemies. When you, O Messenger Muhammad, peace be upon him, are among them and lead them in a salat, the prayer, let one party of them stand up in salat prayer with you, taking their arms with them. When they finish their prostration, let them take their position in the rear, and let the other party come up which have not yet prayed, and let them pray with you, taking all the precautions and bearing arms. Those who disbelieve wish, if you were negligent of your arms and your baggage, to attack you in a single rush. But there is no sin on you if you put away your arms because of the inconvenience of rain, or because you are ill, but take every precaution for yourselves. Verily, Allah has prepared a humiliating torment for the disbelievers. When you have finished a salat, the congregational prayer, remember Allah standing, sitting down, and laying down on your sides. But when you are free from danger, perform as-salat, aqamat as-salat. Verily, as-salat, the prayer, is enjoined on the believers at fixed hours. And don't be weak in the pursuit of the enemy. If you are suffering hardship, then surely they too are suffering hardship as you are suffering. But you have a hope from Allah for the reward paradise, that for which they hope not, and Allah is ever all-knowing, all-wise. Surely we have sent down to you, O Muhammad, peace be upon him, the book, this Quran, in truth, that you might judge between men by that which Allah has shown you, has taught you through divine revelation. So be not a pleader for the treacherous, and seek the forgiveness of Allah. Certainly Allah is ever of forgiving, most merciful. And argue not on behalf of those who deceive themselves. Verily Allah does not like anyone who is a betrayer, sinner. They may hide their crimes from men, but they cannot hide them from Allah, for He is with them by His knowledge. When they plot by night in words that He does not approve, and Allah ever encompasses what they do. Lo, you are those who have argued for them in the life of this world, but who will argue for them on the day of resurrection against Allah, or who will them be their defender? And whoever does evil or wrongs himself, but afterwards seek Allah's forgiveness, he will find Allah of forgiving, most merciful. And whosoever earns a sin, he earns it only against himself, and Allah is ever all-knowing, all-wise. And whoever earns a fault or a sin and then throws it on to someone innocent, he has indeed burdened himself with falsehood and a manifest sin. Had not the grace of Allah and His mercy been upon you, O Muhammad, peace be upon him, a party of them would certainly have made a decision to mislead you, but in fact they mislead none except their own selves, and no harms can they do to you in the least. Allah has sent down to you the book, the Quran, and Al-Hikmah, Islamic laws, knowledge of illegal and illegal things, the Prophet's Sunnah, legal ways, and taught you that which you knew not. And ever great is the grace of Allah to you, O Muhammad, peace be upon him. There is no good in most of their secret talks save in him who orders sadaqah, charity in Allah's cause, or maruf, Islamic monotheism, and all the good and righteous deeds which Allah has ordained, or conciliation between mankind, and he who does this seeking the good pleasure of Allah, we shall give him a great reward. And whoever contradicts and opposes the Messenger Muhammad, peace be upon him, after the right path of has been shown clearly to him, and follows other than the believers' way, we shall keep him in the path he has chosen and burn him in hell. What an evil destination! Verily Allah forgives not the sin of setting up partners in worship with him, but he forgives whom he wills sin other than that. And whoever sets up partners in worship with Allah has indeed strayed far away. All those who worship others than Allah invoke nothing but female deities besides him, Allah, and they invoke nothing but Satan, a persistent rebel. Allah cursed him, and the Satan said, I will take an appointed portion of your slaves. Verily I will mislead them, and surely I will arouse in them false desires, and certainly I will order them to slit the ears of cattle, and indeed I will order them to change the nature created by Allah. And whoever takes Satan as a wali, protector, or helper instead of Allah has surely suffered a manifest loss. Satan makes promises to them and arouses in them false desires, and Satan promises are nothing but deceptions.